It couldn't be, I told myself. Not here in Egypt. Not my long-lost brothers, surely. But it was. Believe it or not, there they were, kneeling before me, prostrating themselves in homage. It was astonishing, heartrending, and it was all I could do not to break down in tears. Such was the poignancy of the moment. Only I couldn't, not yet, not after all they'd put me through. Can you imagine what it was like, your own brothers plotting to kill you? And then, sensing a reprieve, only to be sold into slavery, condemned to years of servitude in a strange and distant land. I wasn't blameless, I knew that. God knows I'd given enough cause for resentment with those dreams of mine, even if they were coming true then and there before my eyes. But though I could understand what they did and why, I could never excuse it. Not a betrayal as vile as that. So you see, I had to test them, see if they'd learned their lesson or were still the same. I made them sweat, to put it mildly, their hunted expression as I quizzed them, saying it all. And when that cup turned up in Benjamin's sack, you should have seen their faces. It was as though their world had collapsed in pieces. There seemed little doubt after that, their sincerity plain to all, but I had to be sure. So I strung them along further, tormenting, teasing, until the perspiration poured off them and they begged for mercy. It was my father's name which did it. When they spoke of him and all he'd suffered, I broke down then. All the pain of those long and lonely years apart flooding out. And as the truth slowly dawned on them, breaking through their guilt, we held each other close, laughter mingling with tears, old feuds forgotten. Was that the way it had to be? The way God planned it? It's hard to believe. Too many questions left unanswered. Yet I tell you this. It wasn't just my brothers I found changed that day. It was me as much as any of them. Each of us stronger and wiser for all we'd faced. Suddenly life was sweeter and richer than we had ever imagined, as though somehow, despite everything we'd faced, it all made sense.